Hey everyone, it's Marty from Down the Rabbit Hole Travel. It's almost 2021, and I am so excited to be leaving that dumpster fire we called 2020 behind, although I am grateful that I got out relatively unscathed. My hope is that things eventually regulate in 2021, which may take time, and we can eventually get back to traveling. If that happens, I've been doing my research, and I've decided on my top 5 travel destinations of 2021. I'd love to share them here with you, so stay tuned. Assuming the new coronavirus vaccine is successful and that bans and travel restrictions begin to lift in 2021, travelers, like me, are going to start exploring the world again. At first, destinations might be a little less crowded since there won't be a huge onslaught of tourism to start the year, and many people might plan their trips to historically more isolated places just to be safe. But will that end up making those places even more crowded? Who knows? Here's a list of my top 5 places that I would plan to go in 2021 if I am allowed and if I were financially able to do so. I would love to go back to Costa Rica, as I got married there and I have many personal connections to the country. I also visited before I was really into YouTube, and I wasn't filming much during my last couple trips. There's a huge list of things to see and do that I'd love to check off. Turtle hatching, a cooking class, ocean kayaking, and so much more. Beyond my own personal reasons for wanting to go to Costa Rica, when I was researching, I learned some things that might make most travelers feel safe visiting the country. For example, Costa Rica had one of the lowest COVID-19 fatality rates in all of Central America, and it's been internationally praised for its management of the coronavirus. The country relies heavily on tourism, and they're one of the pioneers of healthy, sustainable ecotourism. Plus, Costa Rica is just stunning and a total must-see. This place has been on my bucket list for ages. My cousin used to actually live there, and I always wanted to go visit her, but she moved back before I could. Think hobbit holes, massive caves, hot springs, and jungly tree houses. It is an amazing place indeed. The North Island is typically the more visited. It is subtropical, has the bigger cities, the hobbit set, and most of the geothermal activity. Years ago, I made a preemptive New Zealand travel itinerary, and it's all set in the North Island. However, in the wake of coronavirus, travelers may prefer the quieter, less populated, rugged South Island. With a population of just over 1 million and only one major city, this island may provide that social distancing trip that you're looking for. For those of you thinking that maybe it's still too irresponsible to be traveling in 2021, please keep this in mind. According to Forbes, travel is a vital part of the economic fabric of Africa. Since COVID-19 ground that industry to a halt, thousands of rangers have lost their jobs in Africa, and now poaching is on the rise. So if you're able, a trip to nearly anywhere in Africa would help to rebuild its travel industry and any related businesses and organizations. While researching my list of places to visit in 2021, I saw a whole list of African countries named as must-see places to visit, not only for their beautiful features, but for how they've handled COVID-19. There was Egypt, with its incredible collection of antiquities, tombs, temples, and pyramids. Namibia, for its mesmerizing sand dunes. Botswana, which had one of the lowest COVID-19 numbers on the entire continent. South Africa, where you can book a safari, visit Kruger National Park, and also visit the Sabi Sand Dunes. Tunisia, where you can see the modern and the ancient literally sitting side by side. It also helps that my sister-in-law lives in Tunisia, so maybe she'll be nice and let me stay with her. The nation of Japan expected to host the 2020 Olympics, and so, accordingly, poured a ton of money into building new accommodations, transportation, tourist attractions, all to meet projected needs. Now that infrastructure stands mostly unused. 2021 would be a great year to go visit Japan and take advantage of any deals that are sure to be had. I cannot possibly list all of the incredible things that I have on my Japan bucket list here in this video. I think I'd probably have to stay in the country for at least a year to be able to check them all off. But just for an idea, here's a very fast slideshow. Driving through Oregon has been a little road trip dream of mine for a while, but it also happens to be a not so bad place to go visit post-COVID due to the isolated nature of most of the items on my to-do list. Driving down the Pacific Northwest, surrounded by ocean on one side and lush trees and forests on the other, you're pretty socially distanced. There's tons of natural beauties to see, lots of hiking trails, waterfalls, really cool rock formations like Thor's Well, lavender farms, lighthouses, caves, you name it. And if you don't want to spend time driving down the coast, you can simply just go to Portland, which is also known for its fabulous craft beers, and take day trips from there. So those are my recommendations of must-see places to go visit in 2021, at least for myself personally. I know there's a million other destinations out there in the world that are probably just as safe, affordable, and noteworthy to visit, but you can only do so much in 1 year. Where are you planning on going in 2021? Or would if you could. Let's share ideas and recommendations down in the comments below. If you found this video useful or informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it out on your social media, and let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe so you can become a part of my travel community. Happy 2021, everyone. Let's hope it's a little better than 2020.